India successfully conducted Operation Sindoor overnight. This is in response to the dastardly terror attack in Pahalgam on Indian citizens. Now, this is a response to that attack. Now, let's take our viewers through the list of locations that have been targeted by Indian forces. Remember, the attacks have been carried out from Indian soil. The Indian Army, the Indian Air Force, with support from the Indian Navy, have all been involved with India's Operation Sindoor. Let's start by taking you through Bahawalpur. That's one of the 9 sites that has been targeted by the Indian Armed Forces. Why Bahawalpur? It's located around 100 kilometers from the international boundary, and Bahawalpur is significant because it's the headquarters of the JEM, the Jaish-e-Mohammed, which of course is one of the terror organizations that has been behind many terror attacks, a key organization that has been fueling terror activities, and that is why you saw that being targeted in Bahawalpur. Next up, Muridke. Muridke was also one of the sites where the armed forces targeted terror organizations. This is about 30 kilometers from the border opposite of Samba. Now, why was this significant? Because this was home to an LET camp. This is what sources are suggesting at this point in time, that the Lashkar-e-Taiba camp was housed in Muridke, and that is why that was one of the 9 targets. Now, remember, the LET is again a terror organization that has been involved with terror activities, including the absolutely abominable 26/11 Mumbai terror attacks. Gulpur, 35 kilometers from the LOC Poonch Rajouri, and that has also been one of the 9 sites targeted there as part of Operation Sindoor. And this goes back to the fact that there were activities being carried out in Gulpur which targeted innocent pilgrims that were traveling in a bus in June of 2024, and of course the terror attacks that took place then. The LET camp in Savai has also been part of Operation Sindoor's targeted sites. The Bilal camp, again a Jaish-e-Mohammed launch pad, that has also been targeted. Kotli, in LET Lashkar-e-Taiba camp in Kotli, that's 15 kilometers from the LOC opposite Rajouri. This LET bomber camp has the capacity of almost 50 terrorists being housed there, and that has been targeted as well. The Barnala camp, it's about 10 kilometers from the LOC opposite Rajouri. That was one of the targeted sites as well. The Sarjal camp, this is a JEM camp. It's about 8 kilometers opposite the Samba Kathua region, and that was one of the other sites that was targeted as well. Mehmoona camp, this is about near Sialkot, and this is one of the training camps as well for terror organizations, and that was hit by the attacks, the strikes that were carried out under India's Operation Sindoor. So that gives you a very brief picture as to why these particular 9 sites were targeted by the Indian Armed Forces. Of course, we will get you more details on how this operation was carried out, the kind of ammunition that was used, and also how India is now gearing up and preparing for any possible retaliation, any possible response from Pakistan. Remember, we are of course seeing a high level of preparedness. Many states are at this point in time on high alert. States like UP on high alert, Maharashtra on high alert as well. Many airports across the country have been ordered to shut down for civilian operations on account of the Air Force exercises as well as the drills that are currently underway. So airports like Dharamshala, Srinagar, Amritsar and many others at this point in time will not be allowing civilian activity. And of course, the Indian government will give us an assessment of how Operation Sindoor has been successful, and of course the Indian government also refuting claims being made by the Pakistan Army and by the Pakistan government on the casualties inflicted by Pakistan overnight as well. So we will keep you updated, but that is the reason for these particular 9 sites being targeted. As the Indian government has said, it has not targeted any military, Pakistan military infrastructure or any civilian infrastructure in Pakistan. Terror organizations have been impacted as part of India's response to the Pahalgam attacks under India's Operation Sindoor.
Thanks for tuning in to CNBC TV 18, and for more news and updates, follow us on all the social media platforms.